What up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast for all things sports. I'm your host, Chris. Today we talking who's got the best free agent signing so far, a little bit of Fitz magic. Are the Patriots going to make the playoffs? And who is the best receiver coming in the draft this year? And a little bit of Drew Brees next on Yeah, I Said It Sports. What up, y'all? Welcome back to Yeah, I Said It, the podcast and TV show for all things sports. I'm your host, Chris, and I got my guys with me today. Y'all know the drill, but today we're just going to get right into it, y'all. So far, who do you have as your best free agent signing? Right now, I would probably say the Trey Hendrickson for the Cincinnati Bengals, not just because I'm a Cincinnati Bengals fan, but I really like the signing. Do I like their other signings? No. But I like this signing as the best one of all of them. I feel like he brings pass rush. He had 13 sacks last year. He does need help on the other end. The most surprising signing I've seen would probably be Joe Tooney to the Chiefs because he got paid. I'm talking about paid. He got 5 years, $80 million. I think that he's the highest paid guard in the league now. So, it's definitely still some players out there. It's going to be a lot of players taking some discounts so far. But Blair, who you got so far, man? Who's your favorite signing so far, man?
Favorite signing? I'm still thinking about that. I don't know who my favorite signing is yet. My most surprising one was Andy Dalton to the Bears. I did not see that happening. I didn't understand why they went and got Andy Dalton. He didn't play that well last year, and he hadn't played that well in Cincinnati before he left Cincinnati. So I don't know why the Bears picked him up. But if that means that, Trubisky is that bad, that's very unfortunate that they thought Andy Dalton might come fix it.
Well, I think they do think that he's better than what they had. So,
which is that's pretty bad because he was pretty terrible last year.
And to think they traded up to get him. Who you got, Darius?
The best signing in the league by far is not that Cincinnati bullshit you was talking about. It is definitely the Tampa Bay Buccaneers signing Shaq Barrett and a other linebacker.
Re-sign, okay.
Yes. Definitely the best signing. Keeping your generals together in that defense. The boys look like they poised. That defense at least gonna be poised to run it back. Now, my favorite signing, I don't think I really got a favorite. I don't.
I don't have a favorite.
Nobody really stick out.
That's gonna really help them. Yeah,
that's just a.
What? Not Jameis Winston re-signing with the Saints?
I think Jameis Winston is ass cheeks.
How is he gonna help them, bro? He doesn't elevate them as far as I know.
Everybody,
I'm gonna have to see him actually playing football at a higher level he's worth anything they pay him.
People, the thing with Jameis is everybody's like, well, he threw 5,000 yards. I was like, well, if every quarterback closed their eyes and just threw the ball as far as they could down the field to a 6'4" receiver and a fast named Chris Godwin, they probably throw 5,000 yards too. They probably throw for 35 or 30 interceptions too, because that's what he did. But most surprising is this dude Fitzpatrick to the Redskins. I don't know, dog. I don't know how this dude keep getting these deals. I feel like he just go to teams where right now they in quarterback limbo. It's like, hey, we need him for a couple games till we figure out what we really gonna do. But we gotta pay him. Redskins gonna be booty. You boys Fitzpatrick.
The cold part is they may not be, bro.
They defense is, hey, I feel like their defense still gonna be solid, but I don't feel like Fitzpatrick can do more than Alex Smith could have did.
He don't need to. He just need to do it the same amount, bro.
I would have just kept Alex Smith instead of giving him money.
They figure his leg gonna break every time he takes a snap. Bro. Ain't nobody trusting Alex Smith. It's a great story, and you feel bad that it happened to him twice. But the idea that it happened to him twice and he's at this stage of his career, it makes people nervous when he drops back, bro.
Bruh, they ain't that nervous. They signed Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Ryan Fitzpatrick ain't been hurt like that. He's just older. His leg wasn't sticking out of his other leg, bro. Twice.
Does Ryan Fitzpatrick finish this season as the Washington starter?
Ooh, I'm gonna venture to say no. I think they're going to end up drafting a quarterback.
That doesn't okay. If he starts the season as the starter, starting as the starter, does he finish?
Yeah.
And I'll go with
based on what you've seen, because I don't never remember this dude starting and finishing a season. He either started one or he finished one.
He started and finished seasons. Those teams weren't particularly great.
Yeah,
you remember?
But you don't blame it
for the
100%
Jets
on him.
He did it for the who?
I thought he did one. He did start and finish the season for the Jets, right?
Several seasons.
Yeah, they weren't any good. I mean, they weren't like doing anything, but
they want him to do. I say yes. I don't know what they want him to do, bro. I have no idea what they want Ryan Fitzpatrick to do in Washington. I'm assuming it's just not turn the ball over and, kind of be judicious with the way he handles it. That's it. I don't think they want him to be like, top 5 passing yards, top 10 touchdowns. Like, I don't think they're looking for that. They just want to win. They cool with winning ugly. They did it last year.
Sean, I'll throw it to you, man. Who's your favorite signing, most surprising?
I'm gonna take it like this, man. How about a favorite? I mean, a terrible hire.
Oh God.
He a brother, man. I don't know what the Texans was thinking on hiring old buddy, man, as their head coach. Like, that's my thing. That's a signing to me. He had to sign a contract, right?
This is true.
I don't know what else. It was a lot of other guys they could have hired to make Deshaun want to stay. I mean,
they could have hired me.
In my opinion, but I was surprised that him re-signed again. I mean, I know he didn't have a lot on the table, but I am glad that he got $14 million out of them folks. But far as my favorite signing, I had to go with Griffin to the Jags. I think Urban Meyer seen that boy and see he could play, man. I do feel some kind of way that he left his brother, but you know what I'm saying? I think that was a good pickup right there to start off defensively. They gonna get old buddy for as the quarterback. But that's a solid cornerstone right there on that corner. You know what I'm saying? They gotta draw some more guys to come down to Jacksonville. I mean, they used to be dogs defensively.
They just got
they got a, but yeah, I think Urban did a good signing that guy, and hopefully they get some more pieces.
They also signed Carlos Hyde, so I think he's starting to get some pieces from like his old offensive players to come and help running and know the system.
Hyde is washed, bro.
Hey,
they signed Tyson Alau back because we had got him from them in 2017, and they just signed him back.
To get Carlos Hyde, that's an insurance policy. He probably get 300 yards this season, bro.
Listen, I feel you, but what I'm saying is he's there because he knows the offense that he wants to run. So he's going to help with the people that don't know the offense. That's all I'm saying. Not
my favorite, but big signing I feel like happened. The big safety from the Rams went to Cleveland.
Yeah.
Like
John Johnson.
Yeah, John Johnson. Fella's nice, son.
Yeah, he is. Trouble for us.
Hey, man, the Browns are doing some pretty good things, man. We can't hate on them, man. So, but
I got one. I'll shoot one out there. I want to say Tom Brady signing with the Bucks, but I won't say that. I'll go with Cam with the Patriots for
Sean has said that.
Bill Belichick giving him a chance to be like, we screwed it totally, lad. That wasn't all his fault. Buddy caught COVID. Buddy was dying. The whole team, the defense opted out. Like, I feel like they gave him a chance.
No, but the thing is, before, like pre-COVID, Cam was playing good.
He was playing decent enough.
COVID, man. He was playing good pre-COVID. So I feel like, that probably did have a lot to do with it.
That was a good signing to give, and they gave him a chance. They gave him all those multi-positional people that they like to play with, dudes they can move around kind of to get him what he need. I don't know if they have a deep ball threat, but they at least gave him a chance. They knew the team was trash. Belichick, like, the team was garbage. We sold out for 5. He said it. We sold out for the last 5 years. We sold our team out, and he's like, "Hey, we won some rings and some things went our way, but the cap just killed us this year."
Do the Patriots make the playoffs this year?
Ooh, I'm going to venture to say yes.
I say yes, bro. I say they do.
I say they venture.
They barely missed it last year. With that butt team and that terrible record that they had, they barely missed it last year. Now, the Bills caused some trouble. They wouldn't have won the division at all. But I think they make it, though. I think that he's too good of a coach for them not to make it, man. I don't think they should have been 7-9, honestly. Like, you didn't think they were going to be 7-9 with the team that they had, what they put out on the field.
This is true.
I think they slide in the playoffs.
What say you, Sean? They get in or no?
Nah, bro.
Even with all the signings they made.
No.
They spent $81 million.
And with the players that opted out coming back.
You don't think that team is going to be better?
Oh, come on.
Yeah, with Patrick Chung.
We got to have I said a wager going on this one.
But I also think that the AFC West is going to be better and get 3 teams in there that's going to kick out them Patriots.
So you think the Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Raiders going to get in? Where the Raiders
there
got
you go. At?
So you think I like Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Raiders, and the only one coming out of that division is going to be whoever wins the division?
You, my man. I say, the Chiefs going to come out. But the Chargers going to give them a run for their money. But, man, listen. The Bills going to the Browns going to win the Central. Let's keep it real, y'all. More than likely. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you talk about yourself, goddammit.
Speak for your own
Hold on. Chris, you think who's going to come out the Central?
I don't know.
Don't change it.
The draft has not happened yet. I'm not going that far. All I'm saying is
you was already on. I want to hear the rest of the stuff.
I'm going with 3 out the West, or maybe even 2. The Steelers can't make it, but man, Big Ben is so suspect, bro.
Listen, look, man. The Raiders are not making the playoffs, bro. Them boys.
What did you see out of Oakland that makes you think Oakland is gonna take somebody's spot? And they added the extra spot. So who do you think? You think Oakland is missing what that they just picked up?
It's not John Gruden. It's not a car.
It is John Gruden, and it is that.
I just feel
it's more or less John Gruden, bro.
I just feel as if more or less. Gruden is a good coach, believe it or not. He got a ring, bro. He know what he's doing. He do know quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying?
I feel no, he doesn't, bro. I don't know where people get just because he can talk well as a dude who understands football and coaching is different. He won with a different man's team, straight up, and they was butt after that. Straight ass after he took over. They went down the tubes really quickly, bro.
Bro, how many great coaches have you seen go to just like McDaniels, bro? He went to the Broncos. All of them failed, bro, when they go to different teams.
How long has John Gruden been in Oakland now?
Look at my fault.
That'll be his second or
Fox,
third season.
When he left from the Panthers and went to Chicago. I mean, it's a lot of look at what's the name right now.
Dude, they wasn't all but under John
the
Fox
Redskins,
in
bro.
Chicago. They wasn't all but under John Fox in Chicago. Like,
What
Chicago wasn't trash when
bro,
John Fox
you can
was
go
down.
from a Super Bowl contender and your next year be garbage.
Oh, because a lot of those dudes pick butt teams to go to because those are the chances to get after your team win the Super Bowl.
Bro, that's another show, bro. I think that's another show.
Listen,
I'm saying I think I got 3 coming out the West.
So who's the 7 teams you think gonna make it, bro?
Like I said, Pittsburgh. I'm hoping on Big Ben to do something.
But you said if you're saying 3 out of the West, one of them has to win the division. So you still got to pick another team.
Look, we already know Pittsburgh. Well, no, I said that back. The Bills, right?
Who?
The Bills gonna probably be number 1.
Okay.
The Chiefs. Damn, y'all just made me forget.
You said the Browns.
You said the Browns.
Yeah. I'm trying to Browns. That's 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
The 2 in the West. That's 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we'll do that.
The
Now you
Steelers.
got 2 more teams.
So you go throw the Steelers in there, okay?
Okay, who's the 7th
And the
team?
Colts.
And the who?
Colts.
I respect that, but I don't see the Patriots not making the playoffs out of 17.
Arguing back about the Raiders. That's what it is. I think the Raiders get kicked out before the Patriots.
Correctly,
Basically, right?
Dude, I think the Patriots make it before the Colts or the Raiders, dude.
Oh no, not the Colts.
Now,
I don't know now.
I'm not automatically giving what's his face the Carson Wentz is gonna bounce back year. I'm not automatically giving that to him. I'm not automatically giving that to Carson Wentz, bro.
I think they
have to show me something before I think Carson Wentz is about to be that dude.
I think their defense is good enough to win that division, though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Who gonna win the South though? Like it ain't gonna be the Texans.
It's gonna be either them or Tennessee.
Tennessee could win it. Tennessee is still in there, bro.
It's either them or Tennessee. Tennessee done shown us though in the past couple of years they done plateaued already.
But they got enough to win the division.
I think the Colts do too, though, because they almost won it last year.
And what they still almost away this year, bro. Carson Wentz is a question mark at best.
That's true.
Now, I believe that to be true, but man, he still he's talented, bro.
I think he still got some game left.
I'm not saying that, man, but y'all making it seem like it's a foregone conclusion that he even gonna be average. That he'll be okay.
No. I'm saying that the Colts defense is good enough for them to win the division. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I still would rock with Tennessee on that one.
And Tennessee don't got Corey Davis playing on the other side of AJ Brown no more. Man, it's time to load the box. Load the box, nigga.
We'll see what they get out of the draft.
That's actually a great segue into what we're talking about next, because the Titans need a receiver, and we need to pick a receiver who we feel is the best receiver coming out in this year's draft. So it's time to put up and shut up. Who you think is the best receiver, and or who's your dark horse receiver that you got coming out right now? Sean, I'm gonna start it off with you, brother. What's up? Who you got?
Yeah, we start with me.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with you
because I know people gonna pick. I'll shout out to the Bama fans, but I know they're gonna get Smith, Waddle, LSU got Chase. But my dark horse, this dude, boy, when I say he go up and go get it, Mr. Tony Kadarius from Florida, bro. He go grab that thing, boy. What I like about him too, he not just being a deep ball threat. I like his athleticism, man. He long, kind of remind me of AJ. You feel me? Don't nobody get it twisted. He ain't AJ.
Okay.
But I'm saying, but he more on that plexi.
Yeah, he's probably not injury prone.
Damn. AJ get injured one time.
And it was over for the rest of his career. Hey,
AJ, I got your back, boy.
That's my boy.
Y'all ain't shit, man. Y'all ain't shit,
I'm
bro.
putting y'all in that shit.
Don't do my dude like that, man. Don't do my dude like that.
Tony, bro.
And he class 08.
And then my motherfucking dark horse, Charlotte boy, man, Mr. Brown from North Carolina, bro. For his, I mean, he was on a good offensive team, man. You know, said both of the running backs gonna be in the first 3 rounds, maybe 4 rounds. Both of their running backs is solid. He had another wide receiver, can't think of his name, but he was solid too. But you know what I'm saying? Dude averaged like 17 yards deep ball, bro. Like that's number 1 in the country. You know what I'm saying? Second would be Rashad Bateman. You know what I'm saying? From Minnesota. So I had to go far as you need a deep ball threat. That'd be my dark horse, man. Just launch that motherfucker. He go get it. And he was nice. Hey, his brother even nicer though. If y'all do y'all homework, I seen them boys at West Charlotte. Them boys can play. But yeah,
Blair, who you got, man? Who's your best guy coming out in this year's draft, man?
The best guy is gonna be Devontae.
the best guy. That was hold on. My fault to interject. That wasn't my question.
Yeah, it was. I
It
said your
was.
best
You just
guy.
told me. I was
got
gonna
the
say
best
best
guy,
guy,
and
but I
you got
figured you
dark
was
horse.
gonna
Surprise guy.
say the surprise and left it at that. Like we was waiting on you to say the
I'm
best
still
guy.
rock with you, then, Tony. Fuck it.
My bad if I didn't say the best guy. The best guy
I heard
and
you.
or your surprise.
Yeah, I just go with Devontae. I don't have a surprise because I'm like this year was so odd in college. I say Buddy killed, but they had pretty much they play in the SEC. And you know the SEC usually doesn't suck overall as a conference. So he played most of those teams, and they played most of their games, unlike a lot of other programs. And he got to actually ball out. Plus, he gave everybody the blues in the first half of the national championship game. Now, I hope his finger that got mangled on that play is okay, and everything was cool when they got that together. But I feel like that dude is the man. Now, I know they say his dude, what is his name? Waddle is the one that was supposed to be better than him. He just got hurt. But I'm like, I don't know. I saw him play this year, and I know he's a little undersized. But for a receiver, that doesn't matter, man. That's the same thing they said about Rodney Harrison, Isaac Bruce, and Torrey Holt. None of those dudes took straight shots. You wouldn't straight shot none of them dudes. They're just not running you over. So I feel like he's fast enough that he can get the separation. He's tall enough to get it. And he was that dude this year. He killed in college this year.
Yeah, Devontae Smith, he's good. That Waddle dude, he's good too. Best receiver in college is still Jamar Chase. He didn't even play this year. Like this nigga is ridiculous. Like I don't gotta say nothing about Jamar Chase. Hey, he done proved his point. He proved his point to the point he could sit down this year. He probably still gonna be the number 1 receiver to go in the draft. My dark horse, I don't think he really like much of a dark horse, but I think he probably gonna be a little better than people may think he already is the tight end for Florida.
Oh, Pitts.
Yeah.
Pitts. Mm-hmm.
Kyle Pitts. I think he's gonna be a problem when he gets. Yeah, I think
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I feel like he's like we're talking about like a hybrid tight end. I feel like that's it. See, like Gronk, he was good. He was like freakishly like big though. You know what I'm saying? He kind of showed at the end of his career. He kind of busted up and stuff. Pitts will be like that perfect blend. And if what you're looking for like in a hybrid tight end. So I think he gonna make somebody team very happy, dog.
Mm-hmm.
I
agree with you, man. I think he's the best tight end that I've seen since as far as coming out of college. Since Kellen Winslow Jr.
Good one.
He reminds me of Kellen Winslow Jr. If he can stay healthy, because Kellen Winslow couldn't, but if he can stay healthy, he can do
gonna be a problem,
special stuff. Some special stuff. I really like that one. I really like that one, man. That Kyle Pitts one. For me, the best receiver is Jamar Chase. I agree with you. I can't not agree with you. When I saw what he was doing in college, I'm just like, man, this dude is he's just on another level. I feel him with the Devontae Smith because he did dominate, but Jamar Chase, man, the stuff that he was doing, man, and you just don't normally see that on the college level, man.
If Devontae Smith was Jamar Chase size, then you could probably just put them like right there.
Yeah, 1A, 1B. Yeah, but my surprise receivers actually have two. I have Rashad Bateman from Minnesota. I feel like he has the size, the physical strength, and brute and the speed to be dominant on the NFL level. And my second guy that I feel like he could play, he's a hybrid guy. He can play running back or he can play receiver. He's a lot like
Alvin Kamara.
Alvin Kamara. He's like Alvin Kamara, but at receiver / running back. Is Rondale Moore. Listen, Rondale Moore, I watched this young man ball out on Ohio State. Basically beat them by his.
I knew Ohio State was in here somewhere.
Listen, I done seen a lot of great players. Okay, play against Ohio State, ball out, and they lose. I saw this young man ball out, and they won. This young
year?
man got
that was this
game.
year.
He got game. He got the power. He got the speed. He's elusive. I really, really like how he plays football. And I feel like he was underutilized at Purdue, but he is the man. And I feel like he's the best one that I've seen come out of Purdue in a long, long time.
Was Sean Wade guarding him?
No, this is when we had two other first-round corners on the squad, and he was doing them the work, giving them all the business.
What are they now?
What do you mean, where are they now? One's on the Raiders and one's on the Detroit Lions. One got hurt this year, and the other one was he had a pretty decent season, but he had a broken hand, so he didn't play for the whole season. So, hey, he put in work. But I know I didn't have this on the docket, man, but I forgot about it, man. We had a HOF retire this week, and he should have because his whole body broke down. Drew Brees, man.
They told him he was done.
Man, just real quickly, man, what y'all think about Drew, his career? Just real quick, what's your favorite memory about Drew? Because my favorite memory, I know it's going to always link back to Ohio State, but it's when they beat Ohio State. I think it was like 99, 90, 2000, something like that, 2001, when they beat Ohio State and they were down like 10 points and they came all the way back because this little short dude named Drew Brees started throwing darts. He threw 4 interceptions that game too. They came all the way back and beat us. I was hurt. I was devastated, but I couldn't be mad because he balled out. He did his thing. So he went on to the next level, improved it, man. People didn't count him out. I would say he's the greatest overachiever of all time, but it's this guy named Tom Brady. Kind of did a little bit better. So what would you say is your favorite memory of Mr. Drew Brees, Blair?
Favorite? I don't know, man. I'll say I'm glad he retired. What I remember about his career, the San Diego years and then the New Orleans years. The best part about it was them winning the championship to me because it happened after Katrina, after everything that was going on and that he had been through and that the city had been through. So to me, that's the one championship, the everything they had to go through to get there because they didn't even play at home that year because, couldn't because there was people staying there. So they did everything pretty much on the road. It meant so much for New Orleans. It meant so much for him because they, knocked him so much in San Diego, like just because he was small. Because the NFL has a thing about like sizes and what they think a certain thing has to be.
He paved the way.
So I won't say he paved the way, man. He proved that it can be done. Little dudes in football pop up periodically in the quarterback position. They pop up periodically over time. But he was one of the ones that's like, I can have a franchise and it be mine. And he was there it blows me that he was there for 15 years. Like, that's a full career for a lot of dudes. And that was his second team. He did 5 at San Diego. So them winning is the big one because that was big for the city and for Drew Brees.
All right. What would you say your favorite memory of Drew's career is, Sean?
Man, fuck Drew, bro. I ain't got shit to say about Drew. Only positive thing I got to say about Drew is what he do in the community. As far as he's an enemy to the Buckeyes, so fuck Drew. Good looking at throwing the ball to Michael Thomas. Now on to Darius. Fuck Drew.
To the end.
He had a whole
To the end.
Why are y'all
Man,
both talking
to the
about
end,
To the end.
Ladies and gentlemen, this last segment has been brought to you by Lowry's.
Like straight up, bro.
I have
You can
nothing but
taste it.
These fools are still mad about Ohio State.
yeah. Desmond Howard. Everybody that want to go in the booth now. Fuck y'all if you didn't wear that motherfucking scarlet and gray. Charles Woodson. Glad you got your Heisman, but fuck you too.
Hey,
Oh my God.
y'all remember when Eminem? Y'all remember when Eminem turned against the crowd in 8 Mile? He was like, "Fuck y'all if you don't be hit that song."
I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, man. He done put up some good numbers, but nah, bro. Nope. Ain't got nothing coming for me.
Well, well, Darius, man, last but not least, man, throw it to you, bro.
All right, man. I don't necessarily got a favorite moment. I just feel like we not gonna appreciate Drew Brees until later on. A lot of people feel like, he's an overachiever because he was this size and his hand was this big, this, that, and the third. But when you throw for 70,000 plus yards and you hold some of the records that Drew Brees held, I don't give a fuck if you was fucking 4 feet and you good at what the hell you do. This dude was, we talk about Peyton being a statistical monster. Drew Brees was the same thing. Statistical monster, bro. He putting numbers up every year. That's something that was guaranteed. That jump was like, somebody gonna hit the lottery and Drew Brees gonna put up hella numbers this year, like for sure. And I feel like with Blair saying, he was at New Orleans for 15 years, but he did it with a little bit of everybody. Ain't matter who he had at receiver. Like I feel like he made a lot of them dudes better too. He had some good receivers to play for him. I feel like he made a lot of them dudes better because of how good he was, though. As far as especially with the accuracy, like it's crazy to me how accurate he was with him being so short. Having to look through them passing lanes instead of seeing over these big ass 6'5" linemen and shit like that. That shit takes some talent. So I definitely salute the Drew Brees. I'm big on the Super Bowl like Blair is, because like you said, that shit did a lot for that city, man, because that was a tough time for them boys out there.
Oh, indeed.
So salute Drew Brees. Hope your ribs feel better.
He just old man it at the end, bro. Time told him it was done. And that was
All-time NFL's all-time leading passer for now until Tom Brady
passed him.
go ahead and passes him up this year.
If Tom didn't play so long, he wouldn't broke as many records as he did. But because he played so long and been so consistent.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people records happened a couple years ago. And he just now getting to him.
That's a big testament to Drew Brees, too, since he's a little bit younger. They put up a lot of numbers, dog. So that's what's up.
For sure, facts. But guys, we appreciate y'all for joining.
Okay, hold on before you wrap it up, because I know you're going to wrap it up. This is a PSA for all white people who want to listen. Any white people that know black people, it's okay to ask black questions. Any kind of question you want to ask, as long as it's a question. These are things you should never say to black people. One of them, y'all know, we're going to call it the N-word because y'all know what it is. Black people don't ever want to hear you talking about slavery, the N-word, or plantation. If you ever have to think of a stretch to make an example to black people about those three things, don't. It is a bad idea. all of the time. Not some of the time, all the time. And for you white people that think you can say N-word because your black friend in your neighborhood gave you the right, that is one black person telling you you won't get punched in the face by them for saying it. It is not a pass for all white people, for all black people, for you to be like, hey, what's up? It's not like that. That's not how it rocks. Don't think it's that way, because it's not that cool ever. All right.
Yeah, he motherfucking said it.
He said it.